and we're just so happy that you're here. We know that there's a lot going on in our world right now. There's a lot of overwhelm, stress. I know a lot of us have felt the same thing in the past couple of days, but what we wanted to do is show up for you today and show up for anybody that is either brand new and just learning about Isagenix. I know that I talked to a woman during a time where it was most challenging for her to get on a call because of things that were going on in her life. And because she took 15 minutes to get on a call with me, the course and direction of my life was changed. And that's how I feel about tonight. I feel like there's going to be one person, if not one, then many more that hear this message that absolutely need hope and inspiration and a chance to pivot on purpose during this time. So I am Delray Messer. I'm a chiropractor by trade, mom of 2 girls. I found Isagenix at the perfect time in my life when I had a lot of uncertainty, doubt, was in a big professional and personal transition. And I fell in love with not only this nutrition, but the community, and most importantly, the ability to make an impact in other people's lives while designing a life of freedom of choice for my girls and I. And Isagenix really started with a mission and vision. We had a mission and still do to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain. We want to be the most trusted and respected holistic health and well-being company in the world. And to do that, we know that we need, in order to build trust, and we understand people have been let down by other companies, you need to experience what Isagenix is like, which is why we want to share in such a transparent way with you tonight. I have to forward this slide because for some reason, okay, there we go, perfect. So we have been built on a core value of integrity. And I know that aligns not only with myself, but every leader on this team had a chance to really experience the integrity of not only our products, but our company. And we know that 2 things up front, our products only work when you use them. And 2, our financially opportunity only works if you do as well. And for more information on our products, you can go to isaproduct.com and our isagenixearnings.com to see some of our results. So resolutions, we all have them. And if you search online, weight loss is one of the most searched resolutions that there is. We want to improve our finances, get a new job, eat healthier, and manage our stress better. But we have realized that these resolutions have been maintained for so many years because so many people struggle to actually achieve them. And what about you? What would you be accomplishing with one or more of these resolutions? We feel the same way. In fact, we believe that everybody deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. And today, Isagenix, internationally, we want you to meet our company and who we are. We have been family owned and operating since 2002. We've helped tens of thousands of people in 26 markets around the world reach their own personal resolutions. And whether these resolutions were physical, financial, or both, and for me, even emotional, being able to live out a purpose-driven life and cultivate community has been truly the greatest gift. And because of Isagenix, we know that we want people to eat better, feel better, look better, move better, and do better. We simply want better for you. We want you to ask yourself this question. I know somebody asked me this 6 years ago. Are you living your ideal life? And I knew that I was far from it. I was really struggling in so many areas, especially being a healthcare practitioner with a large student loan debt. I was really struggling trading time for money. I had about an hour a night at dinner and bath time to be with my older daughter. And I knew that that just wasn't going to work for me anymore. I was looking for this vehicle, but I was skeptical about network marketing because of all the ways that I had been approached. And so I realized that in order to eat better, feel better, look better, and move better, I needed a vehicle to do so. And Isagenix was truly that vehicle that encompassed more than just a weight loss program. It really encompassed the art of well-being and creating new experiences where we can actually feel like we have a sense of belonging and experience what health and well-being feel like. And I feel like in a time like right now, it is truly the biggest test to our experience. I mean, think about the overwhelming amounts of stress with people losing jobs, people losing hope. This is the one place where we want to ensure that we not only welcome you to your best physical, transformation, but most importantly, we improve your quality of life, because I feel now more than ever, people are looking for a sense of belonging. We want to encourage you and empower you in your health journey and ensure that you have the most incredible results possible. And that being said, we have an amazing team of leaders that can welcome you with incredible backgrounds. Casey Tom is now not only an incredible leader on our team, but a friend and a close friend. And she's going to cover the science of our products and cover our core pillar products as a functional diagnostic nutritionist.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Of course, and that's going to happen. What does no compromise mean? You see, when it comes to Isagenix, when it comes to anything that you put into your body, you want to make sure that you know what's going in your body, because let me tell you, our bodies are the absolute smartest biocomputers on the planet. When you take the time to listen, it's actually going to be speaking to you. Now, why don't we fuel our body with the absolute best products that you can find in the world? Because as Delray said, we are the most trusted and most well-respected holistic well-being company. Every single one of our products is backed by science, nutritionist approved. What does that mean? That means that we are responsibly sourced. Every single one of our ingredients is sourced naturally from its best environment where it thrives, to then be able to be sourced, brought into the lab and the processing plant, to then be able to deliver to our doorsteps the absolute best and most purest form of the product that you are putting into your body. There is absolutely nothing artificial with any one of our products. Everything has complete purity, no artificial colors, sweeteners, or flavors. Everything within the company is gluten-free. There is not a single product within the Isagenix solution systems that has any gluten in it at all. And my favorite part about it with being an FDN is knowing the rigorous quality testing. There's over 400 supplements in the United States alone. Our company has absolutely zero heavy metals, arsenic, leads, pesticides, and mercuries, which is absolutely phenomenal. So now you think, okay, what does this look like? Let's talk about what balanced nutrition looks like in the 21st century. Isagenix has pioneered what it looks like to have the absolute purest form of nutrition delivered into your system within seconds, truly seconds. When you look at this Isagenix Isoline Shake is what is one of our core products that our company was founded on. You have everything you could possibly need in a meal in a glass for less than $4 a serving. All your vitamins, all your minerals, all of your macro and micronutrients, 24 grams of protein that can either come from an undenatured way from our grass-fed cows or plant-based options, which you don't get better than this. You don't get better than the purity of an over 85% absorption rate. So literally everything that you guys see on the label, your body is absorbing and nourishing and thriving. Then we have another one of my most favorite products. This changed the game for me. This is our Cleanse for Life. I want you to understand that intermittent fasting was pioneered with Isagenix over 18 years ago. We coined and we studied and we nurtured and we delivered what it truly means to intermittent fast with this product you see on the screen in front of you. Cleanse for Life is a supported intermittent fasting tool that supports the body's fasting process, meaning that we use all natural adaptogen herbs, aloes and berries, turmeric, over 2,000 of them to be exact, to help your body's natural detoxification system. We are inundated with toxic exposure every single day, and it climbs by the minute every day. Why not actually give your body the ability to do what it's supposed to do with our detoxification process, but nurture it with the absolute best raw adaptogens, herbs, and guess what? Aloe in your body. Then we have what we like to call our happy mommy juice, but men love it as well. Meet Ionic Supreme. Ionic Supreme is our #1 stress reducer supplement, meaning this incredible and amazing support tool allows you to downregulate your stress, upregulate serotonin. All the herbal adaptogens that are in our Ionic Supreme help to improve your mental focus, improve your overall physical performance, your mental clarity, mental cognition. You honestly will start to feel a certain calmness about yourself once you start to take Ionic Supreme. And guess what? It's going to absolutely help with your hormones and keep your hormone health happy and your gut thriving. It doesn't stop there. So some people say, I don't want to drink a shake. That's totally cool, friends. Let's put our shake in a bar. Meet our nutrient dense whole blend isoline bars. I absolutely love this product because it is so diverse. You don't just have to eat it as a bar. You can break it up, put it in a smoothie bowl, break it up, put it in your oatmeal. You don't have to just eat it right out of the packaging. There's lots of different ways you can use our products. So, looking at this bar, it is 100% the shake in the bar. You get everything on the go, throw it in your purse, throw it in your backpack, put it in your man purse, and you've got a balanced meal in a bar. You've got it for less than $4. You have your vitamins, your minerals, your organic foods, you have your quality protein, and guys, it's peanut butter tasting. I mean, who does not love peanut butter? So we also have lots of other flavors as well. But then meet our daily nutritional support. I like to call this your daily life insurance policy. So what you see here is our complete essential vitamins. I know that most of you could raise your hands and say, I've got a cupboard full of vitamins. You've probably never opened them and who knows how long, because it's a pain in the butt. You have to untwist all the caps. You've probably spilled half of them on your counter and you're like, forget it. Meet Isogenesis with Complete Essentials. You get your specific AM and PM vitamins that are delivered individualized to male and female and what our individualized needs are. We support muscle function, immune function. We support your health of your telomeres for youthful cell function, which is on the end of our cells, which we won a Nobel Peace Prize for. So we know we can't stop the aging process, but we sure as heck can slow it down. And we have the tools to be able to do so. Think of it as every single day, you're just like giving yourself a little bit of a Botox lift. Then we move into what you see here. It doesn't matter what the disruptor is in your life. It doesn't matter if you're not sleeping, if you need to eat more vegetables, you want to perform better, you want to show up better as a mom or a father, or if you just want to be a better human every single day, or even if you have a lot of gut disruptors. It does not matter where you're coming from, what walk of life you are on. We have a solution that will help you create the absolute best life, because here at Isagenix, we are not problem solvers. We are solution providers. And we have a solution that's going to meet every single one of your needs to help you create the best sustainable, healthy lifestyle that you are confident in, so you don't ever have to fall back into the diet culture again. Next, I could speak all day. Truly, I could. The science is my thing, but I really want to hand you over to one of my girlfriends, Heather Godfrey. Heather is an amazing professional, and I can't wait for you to hear what she has to say about everything that is completely scientifically backed. Take it away, Heather.
Thank you so much. That was so amazing. And I think one of the reasons I chose Isagenix, being a gym owner, a trainer, I was also very skeptical like Del Rey, was the quality of the products. Before I put my name behind something, coming into this as an opportunity, that was by far one of the most important things, and the convenience of it, because I have a little 3.5-year-old now that just got marker all over his hands. And I just thought, thank God for this good nutrition, because I got bigger things to worry about than what I'm going to eat every day. So thank you, Casey, on explaining the quality and just the integrity of this company. And you know, we mentioned we test every single product, and as you can see, the examples, as you can see what people have experienced. If you go back one more slide, Del Rey, I just want to touch on this because it's so important, because we went up against a heart healthy diet. So this is the gold standard. And look at this. This is absolutely fascinating. We had 2 times more weight loss, people who followed the Isagenix program, 78% more fat loss, 2 times more lean muscle mass retention, which is absolutely incredible. So you can review a little bit more in depth on this at isagenixhealth.net/research, and just some of the studies that have been done, because they are so fascinating. And if you're looking at these transformations, I love this, because again, it's just real people with real results, whether you're in your 20s or your 30s and you want to look better and feel better. If you're in your 30s, 40s and you want to feel better, if you're in your 50s and you want to look and feel better, Isagenix can help with that. And if you're in your 60s or beyond, Isagenix can help with that. So there's truly something for every single person. And all of this is possible because the products and the systems work. And I think more than anything, the community of support, because I know just being in the fitness industry, what I found personally myself and clients I worked with, the community and the accountability is what so much of us are needing. And that's where we want to share our IsaBody program, our Ice Body Challenge that Isagenix has. You are able to get free virtual workouts. You are able to get Body t-shirts. You get $600 of free product just for being part of this. There's absolutely no charge. It's just another way when we say we're committing to something that Isagenix rewards us and says, thank you for staying consistent. We're going to reward you and congratulate you this way. So it's such an incredible program. So imagine you are looking better and you're feeling better and you want to share these products because you feel so good. Hayden Vavra is going to jump on before we go into details on how to do that. And as you can see, his transformation is incredible and he'll be able to share his story. He was one of the first people within Isagenix that I got to hear speak on stage about the products, about the Ice Body Challenge, about being able to share. And he has such an inspiring story and just an inspiring energy. So Hayden, if you can jump on.
Yes, Heather, thank you so much. Everybody, I'm very excited to be here. I feel kind of blessed to be sandwiched in between all these ladies this evening, you getting inspired by their stories and me getting to share a little bit. I've been with this company now for almost 10 years. And it started off as just, I was looking for some great products while I was pursuing professional football. So I was using them from a performance aspect. And long story short, I didn't think they were going to work. They worked really well. I put on the lean muscle I needed to. I made the weight I needed to fulfill my contract, and football didn't work out. And so I ballooned up a little bit, put on some extra weight. It was about 300 pounds. And, somebody cared enough about me to say, hey, buddy, Isagenix has weight loss solutions too. And I thought, well, what do I got to lose? What I'm doing right now is not working. And maybe you're in a place in your life right now where you're like, what I'm doing right now is not working. And I'm open to doing something different. And that's where I was at. And I hopped on our system. I released 25 pounds with that first system. And I've been through this amazing journey where I've been able to maintain. Now I've been able to, maybe like some of you, got a little bit more fluffy than I wanted to during this quarantine process. I got really sick of working out at home and just getting out of a daily routine. Got back into it at the beginning of October, started an incredible men's group. And that's what I love about this. We've been talking so much about community. That's truly what we have here, here to support, here to grow, here to get better. So through this process, I released another 18 pounds, lots of body fat, put on lean muscle. And that's what I love. We're not taking away here. We're just adding and in addition to. And one of my mentors always told me, you don't truly have something great until you're able to share it. And that's what this is all about, is sharing this, passing it on, and giving other people the opportunity to do so. And since doing that, we've been able to create an incredible income with this, but help other people do the same. I'm blessed to be able to do this full time and truly live the life of my dreams. And I'm excited to help others do the same. And I'm excited that you're here checking this out tonight. So I'm going to get myself out of the way and we're going to get back on track here. And I want to introduce my friend Lauren. She's a personal trainer, was a personal trainer out in SoCal, found Isagenix in March and has already climbed to the top of our leadership ranks here, has become a Crystal executive, and she's absolutely crushing it. So Lauren, I'm going to kick it over to you.
Thank you, Hayden. Great transformation, PS. I'm like, man, 30 days, sticking to it. That's commitment and obviously great results. So good job. So yeah, I'm Lauren. I'm in Los Angeles. I had heard about Isagenix from different people throughout the years. I really coach Whole Foods. I coach health habits. I coach, holistic habits. And so I've just never really been an expert on supplementation, though I've always, for years, since I danced in high school, had protein shakes almost every day. I don't eat enough vegetables. I love chocolate and pizza. And I too will be like 5 p.m. and it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't eaten anything all day. I need to eat something. So I had always heard about Isagenix, but it wasn't until March that my dad was actually diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And my aunt called me and was like, hey, he's going to need some sort of supplementation. She didn't say that word. That's my word. She said, we need something to give your dad that he's not going to lose any more weight. And if he doesn't put on weight, he's not going to be able to get treatment. And I was like, oh crap, because she said, you're in this field, what should he consume? And it was the first time that I was like, oh crap, like I mean, I have a protein shake every day, but I can't give him that. Like I get it from Costco and Amazon. Like I don't even know what's in it, but I know he doesn't need it. And so it wasn't until then that I actually dove into the fine print and the research and the actual ingredients that was on the back of my own protein that I was drinking and my own vitamins that I was taking, and did a lot of research, consulted with people that I know and trust in the field who are experts in supplementation. And Isagenix kept coming up, and not even from people who work for the company, literally just consumers or research, medical and health research professionals. So long story short, got him on that. He's doing okay, by the way. He's back to his old cranky self again. So we're good there for now. And in that same week though, gym shut down. I've been with this company for 10 years, absolutely love it. Gym shut down, there goes my business. So I worked with Casey Tom on getting my dad set up, but then I was like, all right, now talk to me about the business because I don't have a job to go to tomorrow. So she shared her journey with me. She shared the products with me, not just for my dad, but what they can do for myself. And so that's one thing that I loved so much about the company is I didn't go from being a trainer to a salesperson. I went from going to a trainer and a health coach to sharing what products could do for other people during a time that groceries was hard to get. Parents are now at home fixing and cleaning up after 21 meals a week plus. Parents also 5 p.m. going, oh my gosh, I haven't eaten yet. And so I was able to share very easily a solution to what everybody in this country was having a problem with. So sharing with my friends and family, first person I shared with was my sister. Boom, shared with my sister. And then I'm like, hey, I want to do this as a business, join me. And she was actually like, what? You what? Are you sure? And I'm like, yes, trust me. She's like, okay, let's go. So together we just really connected with our friends and listened to their pain points and understood firsthand what it is that they were going through. And we shared with them. And in speaking to them and watching the news, and over the past 8 months, so many jobs have been lost. So many families are now having to make that hard decision of, do I, one, look for another job, or two, do I choose to stay home because now my kids are virtually learning, or they have the option to go back to school, but there's someone in their household that they shouldn't be around multiple people at a time. And so there's a lot of, hard decisions that have to be made right now. A lot of people this time alone, it's getting into the holiday seasons. This is where people pick up their second job anyways. They start bartending or waiting tables, or they pick up like a side gig at a shopping mall or anything. And so, here, even on this slide, like people are selling online more. People are renting out their rooms in their house to kind of like make extra income. Rideshare companies. Who loves Postmates? Like, people are picking up second jobs and unfortunately having to make it their primary job. And they never thought that they would be in that situation. All right, I live in California. Look at this. Just to be considered for owning a home. I'm sorry, I'm going to correct that. You cannot make $114,000 and live in Los Angeles. Maybe in California, but not Los Angeles. And so, we're taught, get an education, get a good job, climb that corporate ladder, make as much money as you can, and retire at 65. This is a whole other subject. Retirement's not going to be an option for a lot of us. And this stream of income and this just sharing with people is the answer to so many different problems, whether it's your second source of income or your first. Yes, most people are trading time for money. I went into management so that I stopped. But still, my husband's a photographer. He's also a personal trainer that works a lot with rehabilitation clients. When we want to go on vacation for a week, we don't make money for a week. None. I'm fortunate that 3 times within the past 6 months, I've been able to go visit my dad on the other coast in South Carolina. And the whole time I was still making money. I was still able to care for my clients and work with nutrition clients and, work with people on their business within Isagenix. And I was able to be right by my dad on the plane, quiet time in my own room for a few minutes and still work my business in the pockets of my day. And there were days that I said, Delray, Casey, I'm going to be with my dad with doctor's appointments. I'm not going to be able to work my business. Can you please check on these clients for me? Boom. That is the amazing part of this team, is that they picked up where I couldn't that day. That's one reason to partner with us right there, this team, this community. But yeah, we're not trading time with money. You don't have to have a specific degree. One of my dearest friends, Tabitha, she owns a dog walking company. She says, I have 2 5-year-olds, so I speak to 2 5-year-olds all day because she has twins, and I pick up dog poo and walk dogs for a living. Like, I don't have the network that you do. And so she just started sharing with friends and family. And then she got her own products paid for. And then she's like, you know what? Maybe I could make this a side business, because dog walking isn't quite where it was 9 months ago. Her dog walking company isn't quite there, but with the bridge of income, bridging that income gap, now she's able to pay for her products plus some every week. And it's cool because we're paid every Monday, and she's just like not even looking at that fund, that account, because now that's her Christmas shopping money. Like, how cool is that? She doesn't have to stress about Christmas shopping money. But yeah, the ability to work from anywhere, time flexibility, personal development. Let me tell you, I was with a company for 10 years, absolutely loved the company that I was/am with. We're not open yet, so call it what you want. I've gotten more personal development from these past, how long have I been with this company? 7 months than I did in 10 years. And I grew with that company. It's amazing, but more leadership and more self-growth, personal growth, and business growth in this company. And let's talk about the nutrition. Like, it's just amazing, which you guys have already learned about that. Is this where I pass to Janelle? Cool. Janelle, please introduce yourself. This girl, she is a wonderful teammate and so resilient, and I can't wait for you guys to hear from her.
Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. I love hearing your story every single time. Hi, everyone. I'm Janelle. I was a personal trainer, group fitness instructor who became a stay-at-home mom when I had my son. I have a 1.5-year-old named Miles. And in January, I was in a big transition, personally and professionally. And I knew that I wanted more for my life, and I needed to create my own financial independence. And I reached out to my most trusted friend, Casey, who you heard from earlier on this call. And she's the one that introduced me to Isagenix, not only for the nutrition solutions that I have never felt this incredible before, but an opportunity to do just that, to be able to create my financial independence. And I'm excited that I'm going to share with you the money, because I knew that if I went back to personal training, just like Lauren had just shared, like, I knew I would be going back to trading time for money. I'd be prioritizing my clients over my son. And I knew I wanted that freedom of choice. I just didn't know how. And I wanted to build something that not only made an impact in my life, but also be able to help others do the same. And I'm so grateful that I said yes to this opportunity, because this opportunity has been able to provide for my son and I every single Monday. And I'm extremely passionate about sharing this especially with other women, so that they can create their own financial independence. And I'm so excited to be able to share this with you right now. So you feel better, you look better, and you get paid. And getting started is simple. Setting up your customer account is free, and it only takes about 10 minutes to decide what products that would be right for you. Then when you're ready to earn some extra income by helping other people set up their account, you upgrade to an associate. There's a $29 annual fee, and that fee provides you with your own personal Isagenix website, online training, support, and so much more. Here's an example how you can earn daily pay by sharing the products that you love. Say you have 2 friends and you share the gift of Isagenix with them. They both decide to order the same system you did. In this example, Mary orders a value pack for about $5.99, and David does the same a few days later. The income you would earn for the first value pack would be $100. The income you would earn for the second value pack would also be $100. Now, this is where it gets exciting. If Mary and David both ordered the same value pack in the same week, Isagenix would double your commission from $100 to $200 for each value pack. In this example, you would earn $200 for helping Mary and $200 for helping David. And you would also earn a one-time rank advancement bonus of $100. If this is accomplished in your first 30 days, that's $500. When Mary and David both learn that you earned $500, they're gonna be like, ooh, I wanna join you and upgrade you. And they're gonna upgrade to an associate themselves. They'll share the gift of Isagenix with the people that they care about the most and have the same opportunity to earn an additional income. We can see that when Mary and David each personally help 2 people get started with Isagenix, you earn an additional $100 for helping Mary help 2 people get started, and an additional $100 for helping David help 2 people get started. Again, in this example, you started with a value pack. Then you help 2 people do the same. This is what we call you share. Those 2 people you also decided to do what you did. We call that they share. If we add everything up so far, you would have earned $700 for what we see pictured in this example. But wait, there's more. Because if you accomplish this in your first 60 days, Isagenix will also give you an additional one-time bonus of $250, bringing your total to $950 just by helping people eat better, feel better, even do better financially. How amazing is that? Next, you're going to hear from an incredible woman named Stesha, one of our top leaders, has one of the biggest hearts to serve, and she's going to share with you how you can make this possible.
Yay! Thank you, Janelle. Okay, guys, my name is Stesha. I found Isagenix when I was 8 months pregnant, and my husband and I were in a very big transition. We just built a house out in the middle of nowhere on his family's ranch, and all during the start of the pandemic. So it's like we were driving out of the city with like our huge trailer full of stuff, and it just felt like the end of the world. It was so weird. So lots going on at that time, as many of you did too, I'm sure. And so I was a full-time holistic health coach for women specifically. And at the time I was working so hard in my business. I mean, I was in charge of everything. And it was getting to be too much, and I was getting to be burned out again, because that's just a cycle in my life, just going all in on everything and then burning myself out. And it never really, got to me like this could be a problem until I got pregnant and started to realize, okay, you're going to have a baby soon. So you're going to be a little distracted. Your time is going to be used up for a few more things. And so I didn't know how I was going to get it all done. Right. And let's be honest, I didn't own a business. It owned me. And alongside raising a baby as a new mom, I had no idea how to navigate any of it. And I was freaking out a little bit, to be honest. So this opportunity, what I'm about to share with you, came into my life at my 12 o'clock hour. It was my saving grace. And not only now do I get to not only impact my clients, but my friends, my family. And they get better nutrition, they get to feel better, I get to see the best of them, they get to give the best of themselves to their family. And now they have the opportunity to create an income, and they have the opportunity to bridge the gap between whatever's missing at this time, whether it's just paying for your groceries or if it's, helping pay for the mortgage. So the power of 2, you guys, I want to walk you through this because it's so simple. So imagine you've got 2 people, right? Let's say it's your mom and your sister. I feel like this is the most common scenario. I don't have a sister, but I wish. So my mom and my sister get started. Then before they even get their products shipped to their door, we help them share with 2 people, because they're so excited to start something new, especially hearing it from you. They're your trusted person. And so we help them get started with 2 people. Maybe it's, your dad on the other side and your brother and a couple other friends, a coworker, someone you knew from college. And so immediately now there's 4, right? And then you keep diving down and helping those 2 people share with 2 people. This is what leverage means, you guys. Like a lever, does anyone know how to lever work? I know leverage can seem like a weird word, a big scary word. It's a lever. So you are using this amount of time to really multiply the force of that. So that's how I want you to think of building a team. And so the name of the game, it's all about consistency. It's all about playing the long game, all about envisioning, where am I going to be with this in 1 year, in 3 years, in 5 years. Yeah, there's a lot of upfront bonuses and they're fun and exciting, but where are you going to be 3 years from now? Because that's really where we start to see the duplication and the power of this compensation plan. And we do this, guys, simply by sharing with other people. Just think of it, one conversation, one text message, one happy birthday, one social media post at a time. And then over time, as your team grows, it's going to begin to duplicate. And the total BV earned, guys, that's really good to add up because it's point for point. It doesn't get capped at 3 levels deep. It doesn't get capped at 10 levels deep. It's infinite. It goes forever. And so each time when we talk about BV, it's this universal currency because we're around the entire world. And so we have this universal BV currency. And so every time your team accumulates 900, and that can come from one side or the other, the computer does it all for you and make sure it's working for you, not against you. You are going to cycle, and a cycle is $54. Now, the amazing thing is that it never flushes. It doesn't, at the end of the month, oh my gosh, I almost hit my goal. Oh, but sorry, you didn't quite hit it. So boom, it's flushed. You got to start at 0 again the next month. That doesn't happen here. It rolls over. What you don't use, you don't lose. You get to use it the next month. It continues to accumulate. And even as a happy customer, you can accumulate volume. So that's so powerful. Don't quote me on this, but I don't think anyone else does that around here. So when you guys, I actually was in a company before this, a network marketing company before this, and it was very disheartening to work so hard and see that volume flushed at the end of every single month. And it was very exhausting, and I was nearing the point of burnout. And I just felt like there were so many limitations and rules built up to prevent me from really continuing on and really succeeding. And so with this, it's like, it seems like you turn every corner you turn around, there's something new, something exciting, a rank advance bonus, a cycle bonus. You're helping your team get cycle bonuses. I mean, there's never a dull moment here inside this compensation plan. And this ultimately continues up until you get 250 cycles a week, which you guys is $13,500 a week. So if you guys don't have a cycle map printed out, I would do that the first thing and just circle like, what is your big scary goal? Because I have that just highlighted across, and I know, what is it going to take for me to get there for that many cycles a week? And that can really help you setting your goals as well. If you have an income that you need to replace, that is really going to help you. So even better, if you qualify for executive, you can actually earn an additional 10% match on everything. So when you that's the bonus of this, is that you're really helping your people and your team succeed. And there's so much incentive in that. Not only just the fulfillment of seeing someone else really grow and help their family financially, but also you're getting rewarded as well. So when you think about it, like all we really do at Isagenix is show people how to reallocate what they're already spending on their food budget over to Isagenix, right? Because we're a nutrition and holistic wellness company. We're eating food here. So, and sometimes I can even see people saving money if they're eating out all of the time and getting expensive coffees and, $20 salads from Whole Foods. And so this is such a great way. Not only does it simplify it, but you could actually be saving money, which is a huge deal. So when you become a customer, right, not only do you get to use the products, you get to look better, you get to feel better, you have more energy than you ever thought possible. Then when you decide to become an associate, now you get to earn an income. I almost see people go through phases of their journey. Like, okay, first I'm going to say yes, then I'm going to start to be consistent. Now all of a sudden I have this like raging energy. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm going to start a business. And so that's what I see so many times. And it's like the most magical thing. So what do we do next? What we want to do is pick out your products. or even a system. I recommend systems. So that's going to fit for you and your goals. And we have the most popular packs to get started. We call them the good, better, best. So with the good or the basic pack, it's going to come with everything you see here for $269. So that's like $9 a day, you guys, for 2 meals a day, plus lots of other supportive tools. And then the premium pack is included in everything in the basic pack, plus what you see highlighted in that box for around $400 a month. And then the value pack, what we call the best, is that is for $599. So because we offer a 30-day guarantee, you can actually get the cost of all of the products back if you don't love them. So I tell this to all of my clients, all of my customers, like, hey, if we don't like a texture, if we don't like a taste, like, let's play around with it. Let's doctor it a little bit. At the end of the day, we want you to be so happy. And that's why that 30-day guarantee is there. We have amazing customer service. You're like the first on the line. So it really isn't one of those things where you're going to have stuff sitting on the shelf that you're never going to use ever again. So this is such an amazing opportunity there. So if you cannot wait to get started, just follow up with whoever invited you here tonight. Let them know that you're ready to get started today and get your goodies picked out.
Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. That was amazing. I'm so proud of all of you. Just honored to have been here sharing this incredible vehicle with everyone attending. I think we had over 70 people on the call. It was so exciting. Thank you so much. And for any of you that do have questions, we are here to answer them. Go ahead and get with the person, like Stasha said, that invited you here. We'll be happy to make recommendations that specifically match your goals and budget. There's definitely something here for everyone. Our thoughts, prayers, lifting everyone in love and hope and inspiration during this time. And that's why we're really here. We want to welcome you to our community and most importantly, give you the tools to feel your best. Thank you, everyone. Have an incredible evening. Bye.